No race means more to me tomorrow than the seventh race at Del Mar. This is the Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Turf at a mile and an eighth. It's a long race on the turf. Now, right here is my favorite horse in the entire world. This is Lady Eli. Lady Eli got laminitis about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and laminitis kills horses. We thought Lady Eli was going to die. All the reports was that she was barely holding on. Now, one of my favorite horses in the world, IRAP, died of laminitis about 4 days ago. And when you love these horses so much, it's just, it's devastating when these things happen. And this is Lady Eli's last race of her life. Her 14th race will be her final race. This will be the last time I get to watch Lady Eli run. Lady Eli has won 10 of her 13 races. The only races she hasn't won, she's come second. I think Lady Eli is going to go out like the star that she is. God, I fucking love her. Jesus Christ. Back to back to back, triple figure buyers, 104, 102, 104. Lady Eli always does just enough to win. She barely wins every race. It's absolutely incredible. Now, I have a pick 4 that I'm using, and now I have Unique Bella in the last race, and then I'm going to have Lady Eli in this race, and it's going to be a very cheap pick 4. It'll also allow me to take a whole bunch of horses in race 8. Lady Eli right here. The last time we'll get to watch her ride. Man, I'm going to miss her. So, Lady Eli lost this race last year, but she was just coming back from laminitis. Now she's back to her old self. She's a fucking beast again. But she wasn't at this time last year, and she lost by a fucking whisker to Queen's Trust. This European invader beat my Lady Eli last year, and it was fucking disappointing. Queen's Trust, surprisingly, has not won again. Queen's Trust has not won since that 104 buyer she put up last year. I do not think Queen's Trust is going to do it again. Get that shit out of my face. 12-1. Frankie Dettori in the saddles. I do not think Queen's Trust is the horse. Now, who of these horses can possibly beat Lady Eli? I say none of them, but let's go through them. The one horse that a lot of people do think can is Rhododendron. Now, if Rhododendron wasn't on the 14 spot, wasn't coming out of the 14 post, a lot more people would be betting on her. She just won a major Grade 1 stakes race in France where the runner-up Hydrangea came back to win the Grade 1 Champions Filly and Mare Stakes race, has legitimate credentials, but a terrible post at 8-1. Now we have the number 7, Dacita, with Joel Rosario and Chad Brown, who we've seen a lot of in this day, this championship day. Chad Brown has an incredible barn with great horses. Dacita is a good horse. Another Chad Brown horse, has won 10 of her 20 lifetime starts, always seems to be in the mix, very comfortable with this distance, but needs to make one big run. And Joel Rosario is going to have to time it right. It doesn't matter what Joel Rosario is going to do. Lady Eli will win this race. A horse I really like is Avenge. Avenge is a dangerous horse. Avenge is going to set the pace. In these long races, there's not going to be a lot of pace. Avenge might be able to go out and set the pace all to herself. I'm going to pick a few horses to make straight exactor bets, with Lady Eli winning and the horse coming second. Avenge is going to be one of those horses. I think I'll get a juicy number. It's 8-1 right now. I think that's going to go up. Avenge is dangerous, likes this distance. Let's talk about the number 4, Zepessa right here. Better at a mile, maybe a mile and 1/16. If it wasn't, I mean, look at this, 100 buyer at a mile on turf in the First Lady Grade 1. I mean, that's the kind of race that can come close to Lady Eli. But as you see, she's not comfortable running long. The last time she ran long, she ran a mile and 3/8, came second, but only put up a 92 buyer. Lady Eli's going to fucking smash that, so I'm not concerned there. Grand Jeté right here at 6-1 with J.J. Castellano, another Chad Brown horse. Man, does this guy have a nice barn. Looks good from off the pace. Chad Brown just took over training when Grand Jeté came over from Europe. As you see, he was over in Europe, then's come back. And look what it's done. First, second, third. It's come over from Europe. Dangerous horse, Grand Jeté. Number 1, War Flag right here. Jose Ortiz, a great jockey. Came over from France in June and joined Shug McGahee's barn. Has raced 4 times over here and looks better every race. Is better at longer distances. Won't like the sharp turns at Del Mar. This is a horse I really like, Cambodia. Man, has Cambodia been impressive. Has won 3 of her last 4. Looks very good. Loves Del Mar. Just ran in Del Mar back-to-back races. Won them both, 99 and a 101. Cambodia will be somebody that I will be making a straight exactor. Lady Eli, straight to Cambodia with. Now, there's a couple horses here that are interesting. Wuhita is a very interesting horse. First time Lasix. Lightly raced. So Wuhita, if you're looking for a long shot, Wuhita is probably that horse. The clockers at Del Mar are raving about Wuhita. Getting huge rave reviews about this horse. So we have inside information that this is a very, very tough horse. So because I've got that information, I will put Wuhita on a straight exactor. Lady Eli to Wuhita. And then that's it. So the 4 horses I'm going to be taking to Lady Eli are Queen's Trust, although I despise, Wuhita, Cambodia, Avenge, and Rhododendron. And you know what? I might cut Queen's Trust. Fuck, look how bad she's been, man. 6th, 4th, 3rd, 8th. Fuck Queen's Trust, man. Something's happened to her. She's slowed down since she beat Lady Eli last year. So the 4 horses I will take were Rhododendron, Cambodia, Wuhita. Get that shit out of my face! Man, I'm sad. I don't want this race to come. I truly don't. Lady Eli has been my favorite horse for the last few years, and I don't want to see her career come to an end. But I do believe it will end with a victory. Get that cash.